Today we will be discussing on kitchen ventilation. Before going to the kitchen ventilation, there are few things which we need to. Yeah, see, there is small chapter called as
Let's
fan selection. Okay, then we will discuss about the fan laws and this and all low pressure, medium pressure, high pressure. Okay, so this is for fan selection. Usually we will go with medium selection, class 2. But it is again, I cannot say you have to go with the medium pressure or high pressure. It depends upon the pressure. If this is the pressure, then you need to go with this fan. Okay, high pressure, high class. Okay, that we will discuss. Then losses in AHU, internal static pressure and external static pressure we have discussed. Forward curve and backward curve fan. No, right?
No, sir, we have not discussed.
Okay, fine. We will discuss on that one. And what are the types of fans are there? That also we will discuss. Mainly we will discuss about this centrifugal fan and axial fan. Okay. Then roof extract fan, it is basically for industrial purpose. Exhaust system. So this we will and car park ventilation. Okay. So I think I am getting my echo only. Guys, can you mute yourself? I think there is some problem. I think everybody has muted, including Prashant. I don't know what is the problem. So today we will discuss mainly fans.
Sir, you are able to hear me?
Yes. Clearly I am able to hear you.
Now, sir?
Yeah,
Just a minute. Now?
clear. We will discuss also about forward curve and backward curve. Okay, forward curve versus backward curve. And we will discuss about kitchen ventilation system, AVS, and calculation part. And also I wanted to tell you about the pump kilowatt, how to find the pump kilowatt. I forgot to tell you that day, how to find the pump kilowatt using flow and head. Okay, we need to give electrical load to the electrical team, correct? Okay, so electrical team we need to give. So for that we need to have electrical load. So how to calculate the electrical load, motor power, that using this formula we can do it. So let us start with fans. So in fans we have basically so many types are there. Concentrating on mainly two types of fans. One is centrifugal fan and axial fan. So axial fan and centrifugal fan. So how these are different? See, this is our fan and this is our motor. So will come here and air will be discharged here. This is suction side and this is discharge or delivery side. So if you find this one, see shaft.
Prashant, can you mute yourself? Echo is coming.
So shaft is perpendicular to the airflow. Here what? Centrifugal. So we have a motor here and we have fan. So air usually it will come here and it will be discharged here. So the shaft is, sorry, here nobody has observed, this is parallel. Okay, shaft is parallel to the airflow. Here shaft is perpendicular to the airflow. So this is one important difference. Okay. Then second point, so this is used where high flow and low ESP, low head or low static pressure. Low static pressure. High flow, for example, in car parking and all, we need to have high flow. Okay, static will be less. But in this one, it will be used when there is a moderate flow, moderate or less flow. Less flow and more static. More static. So for example, I can say 5000 CFM and head is more, static is more. How much I can say? About 1000 Pascal. Okay, so when so much head is there or pressure is there, then we will use centrifugal fans. See, for example, in axial fan, flow is more, say for example 10,000 CFM, but about 500 or 250 pascals ESP. So in this case, we will be using axial fans. So this is the main difference you should know as a HVAC engineer, where to use axial fans, where to use centrifugal fans. See, for example, I have an AHU. So in all AHU, we will be using centrifugal fans only, because it will be having the ducting system. Okay, and the duct, it will be serving the complete building. Okay, so it will be having more static pressure will be more, so I should have a centrifugal fan to serve up to the last end. So suppliers, they always use centrifugal fans.
Hello, sir. Can you pardon? I just missed 1 minute before. In AHU, what you said?
See, in AHU, they use only centrifugal fans, because usually these fans, they will serve throughout the building and their ESP will be more. Okay, static pressure will be more in the AHUs. So they will be using centrifugal fans. The fan section. Okay. So this is the major difference between the axial fan and centrifugal fans. So then, guys, have you taken down these things? I will erase this. Forward and backward. Forward. Forward. Forward and backward. Forward fans. So in between we have radial fans, which rarely we are using. So backward curved fans means it will be, the vanes are bent backward. Okay. Okay, so the rotation is like this. Okay, clockwise direction, but the vanes are bent backwards. Okay, whereas forward is, as the name itself suggests, it will be bent forward. Okay, my rotation in this direction, but the vanes are in opposite direction. Sorry, in the same direction. These curves are went forward. Okay, so in between radial, it will be in between the veins. No, some portion like this, some portion like this. That is radial. Okay, so now, okay, this is basically what the configuration, or it is the fabrication, or this is how this looks. I mean, backward curved and forward curved fans look. But what is the purpose? Why these are like this, and what is the, which one, as a HVAC engineer, which one I need to select? That is very important. Application point of view, we need to study. See, forward curved, basically they are compact in size. Okay, they are compact in size. This is larger in size. Larger in the size. Okay, for the same, say for example, I have 5000 LPS or 5000 CFM, and this is also 5000 CFM. Okay, this size will be larger. Backward curve fans will be larger. This is in compact in size. Okay, then, but efficiency point of view, this one is less. Okay, from performance or efficiency is less, but here efficiency is more. Okay, then third one, so this is cheaper, this is costly. See why this is cheaper? Because the size is very less. See, material required to fabricate this one is very less, so hence it is cheaper. See, material required here is more, hence it is very costly. That is as simple as that. Okay, so now for an AHU, what we are using, so for an AHU, usually the fans will be centrifugal fans, with backward curved. So why centrifugal fans? Because I have more ESP. Okay, it will push up to the larger point also. Okay, lengthier portion also it will push the air. So that's why ESP, whenever more is there, then I will go with centrifugal fans, and it is backward curved because it is high efficient. Okay, so that's why AHU fans will be always a centrifugal fan with backward curve. So whenever the supplier, when they give the selections of fans and all, you need to study. See what type of fan is there, why you are using forward curve, backward curve, and which one is better for my application. So if you have this little bit idea, you can discuss with the vendor, supplier. Okay, so that is one.
Axial fan was only
Used whenever the
used
flow is
for,
more.
ventilation.
In car parking basically. Okay, not in AHU and all, we are not using. In DX system, condenser coils are there, no? Those will be axial fans. Okay, have you seen the condenser VRF system condenser units? Rakesh? Hello?
Yes, sir. I have seen.
Okay, for condenser and all, it is a ABS material, plastic material, where you need more discharge. Okay, but it need not to have more ESP. Okay, because it has to push from the coil to outside. The air has to be pushed from coil side to other side. So that's why they use only, for example, these are the coils, and you have fans, axial fans. Okay, low here. Okay, you need not to have more ESP for this type of. In that case, they will be using axial fans. When you need to push the air to the larger end, then you need to have a backward curved fans. So I think okay. Okay, now this important thing is okay in fan laws. Also, I have forgotten to tell you fan laws. There are 3 laws. Fan laws. So one law is CFM 1 divided by CFM 2 is equal to RPM 1 divided by RPM 2. ये क्या है? What is this formula and what is the importance of this? Okay, when you have a fan, okay, and which is connected to the motor. Okay, so for example, this is connected to the motor. Okay, so the discharge of this fan depends upon the rotation of this motor. Okay, so what this law says is when the rotation is some say for example rotation RPM is 1, RPM is some x, okay, then you will be having CFM as also x. When RPM is increased to 2x, then your CFM is increased to 2x. In this sense, if for example, if you take real practical example, usually 4-pole motors, they are using in the industry. Okay, 4-pole means what is the RPM? 1500 RPM. Correct.
Sir,
It will be something like gear ratio, that N1 by N2, G1 by T1 by T2, like that.
Oh no, that is different. Okay, that is different, and this is different. This is regarding to air side. Okay, that is
Okay.
telling about the gear side. I mean, it is when there is a matching of gears and all is there. That is different. So this is 4-pole motor will be having 1500 RPM. Okay, this say for example this will push a CFM of say for example 5000 or 10,000 CF. 10,000 CF. So if you increase the speed, 2-pole motor will be having the speed of 3000 RPM. Guys, anybody know about the motors? Anybody have studied what is 4-pole, 2-pole and all? Venkat,
No.
Rakesh, Gautam, Prashant.
Look, sir, look, sir. Look, sir.
Okay, fine.
Sir, I have studied, but now I'm not remembering it, sir. I have studied all this thing.
Fine. Usually,
Three-phase motor.
yeah, usually the motors will be 4-pole
Huh.
and it will be having the speed of 1500 RPM, revolutions per minute. 1500 revolutions per minute. Okay, so 2-pole is 3000 RPM. 6-pole is about 800 or 900 RPM. That is less. So 3000 RPM motor, it will push to 20,000 CFM of air. So you are using same motor. Okay, but if you increase the speed, this will also increase. CFM also will be increased. That's what it is saying.
Sir, what is 20,000? I didn't get you, sir.
For example, 4-pole motor, it is having
Yeah.
capacity to push 10,000 CFM of air.
Okay.
Okay, so same motor I will replace with 4-pole, 2-pole, or I will increase the speed of the motor by 2 times.
Okay.
Then the flow also will be doubled.
Doubled. Okay.
Okay, when the RPM increases, flow also increases. That is what first law says. Okay, this is
Okay.
first law.
Okay.
Second law, static pressure 1 divided by static pressure 2. RPM square. RPM 2. square. So static pressure are directly proportional to the square of the rotation speed, square of the speed of the motor. That is second law. So similarly, third law we have. So power HP1 by HP2 is equal to RPM1 divided by RPM2 to the power of 3. Okay, these are the formulas. You note it down. You will get an idea only when you use in your practical projects or something. Okay, but you should have an idea. This RPM is directly proportional to the flow. Okay, when the rotation increases, flow also increases. Okay, and RPM is square of the static pressure. Okay, once the RPM increases, the static pressure increases by its square. Okay, and coming to the horsepower. So when the HP increases, so RPM also increases by its cube times. Okay, so that is an idea. Whenever you will be using, for example, you can take, for example, SP1 is what I can say. We can say in bars. Okay, 2 bar pressure or 20 feet of water. 20 feet of water. Head. So these are the units of head, right? Correct. Last time we discussed about the pump head calculation. In that, what was the unit? Feet of water or bar, PSI, all those things will be there, no? So similarly, let us consider 2 bar to make your life easier. Static pressure 2 bar is there, and I have SP2. SP1 I know I am putting, SP2 I don't know. So then what I will do, I will be having one formula, RP1 RPM1 by RPM2 square. So RP1 I can say 1500. Okay, this is 3000. RP1 means 4 pole. 4 pole means it is 1500. And if I increase this one to 2, I mean 2 pole motor, then the RPM will be 3000. For this combination, what was the static pressure? Can anybody can do this?
4.
1 by 2 to the power of 4.
Or to the 8.
This 2 HP